On a fateful evening of July 26, 2015, at 6:08 p.m., an urgent 911 call pierced the tranquility of a Santa Cruz apartment complex in California. The caller, Laura Jordan, her voice laced with anxiety, reported the disappearance of her 8-year-old daughter, Madison Middleton. The mystery surrounding Maddie's sudden vanishing gripped the community, leaving them desperate for answers. Before we plunge into the enigma of Maddie's disappearance, please consider supporting this channel by liking the video and subscribing for more intriguing tales. With that said, let's delve into Maddie's story. Born on October 5, 2006, in Santa Cruz, California, Madison Jordan Middleton, affectionately known as Maddie, lived with her parents, Laura Jordan and Mike Middleton, in the Tannery Arts Center apartment complex. Maddie's childhood was filled with joy, as she found happiness in swimming, dancing, her fascination with wolves, art, and her infectious sense of humor. Maddie's amiable nature endeared her to everyone in the complex until tragedy struck unexpectedly. On that Sunday afternoon, while Laura was engrossed in a board game with a friend, Maddie, donning a purple dress and a black bicycle helmet, gleefully rode her new white scooter around the courtyard. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Maddie's last confirmed sighting occurred near the mailboxes by the ground floor parking garage around 7 p.m., captured on surveillance footage. And then she vanished into thin air, leaving behind a community in distress. Laura, frantic with worry, embarked on a frantic search within the complex, but Maddie was nowhere to be found. Despite Maddie's typically confident demeanor, the circumstances prompted Laura to contact the authorities promptly. Responding swiftly, the Santa Cruz Police Department mobilized a search effort, enlisting the help of hundreds of volunteers from the community, including friends, family, and even homeless individuals from Santa Cruz. From the river to the beach and the surrounding mountains, the search spanned every inch of the area, fueled by the determination to bring Maddie home. As night fell, the search intensified with the involvement of the Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue Team and a specialized canine unit. Despite their exhaustive efforts, Maddie remained elusive, leaving investigators grappling for clues. Throughout the night, law enforcement, including the FBI, pursued every lead diligently, hoping for a breakthrough. Yet, as dawn approached, Maddie's whereabouts remained a haunting mystery, leaving her family and the community anxiously awaiting her safe return. On Monday, July 27, 2015, the collaborative efforts of the Santa Cruz Police Department, FBI personnel, and search and rescue teams from Santa Cruz County and neighboring areas persisted in their quest to locate Maddie Middleton. Around 50 FBI agents meticulously canvassed the Tannery complex, going door to door, while Santa Cruz detectives combed through trash cans and requested access to vehicles in the parking garages. Approaching the critical 24-hour mark since Maddie's disappearance, authorities redirected their focus to the apartment complex itself. A thorough and intensified search of the buildings ensued. Tragically, at 7:55 p.m. on July 27th, their exhaustive search yielded a devastating discovery. Maddie's lifeless body was found concealed within a bag inside a recycling bin on the first floor of the apartment complex's garage. The manner in which her body was hidden made it challenging to detect, deeply saddening the officers who made the grim find. In the wake of this harrowing revelation, the Santa Cruz police apprehended a 15-year-old boy in connection with Maddie's disappearance and presumed demise. However, specifics regarding the reasons for his arrest and his identity were not disclosed at that time. The community was thrust into a state of uncertainty, grappling with the profound loss and yearning for clarity amidst this tragedy. The only semblance of insight came from footage capturing the distress of the boy's mother as he was taken into custody for questioning. Yet many crucial details, including the cause of Maddie's death and the motives behind it, remained shrouded in mystery. During a press briefing at 11 a.m. on July 28th, Police Chief Kevin Vogel offered additional insights to reporters. He detailed the grim discovery of Maddie's concealed body and elaborated on the arrest of the 15-year-old male juvenile. This teenager resided in an apartment within the same property, in close proximity to where Maddie's remains were found. Following his apprehension, he underwent questioning, ultimately leading to his indictment for the murder of Madison Middleton. Subsequent investigations unearthed evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene, suggesting that Maddie may have voluntarily ventured to the suspect's apartment. Moreover, it was determined that Maddie met her tragic end within the confines of the suspect's residence. On the evening of the press conference, a poignant candlelight vigil united several hundred individuals in honoring Maddie's memory. Additionally, Maddie's mother orchestrated a poignant Howl for Maddie gathering, inviting participants to echo their tribute to Maddie's love for wolves by howling at the moon. The event served as a poignant outlet for collective grief, with attendees sharing their cherished memories of Maddie via social media. For a period, the identity of the teenager responsible for Maddie's untimely demise remained shielded from public scrutiny. However, this changed when Santa Cruz County District Attorney Jeff Roselle issued a statement, affirming that there was substantial evidence to prosecute the teenager as an adult. He would face charges encompassing first-degree murder, kidnapping, and other offenses. With this revelation, the veil of anonymity surrounding the teenager lifted, revealing him to be Adrian Jerry A.J. Gonzalez. Aju resided alongside his mother, Reggie DeMalig Factor, in the Tannery Arts Center, rendering him Maddie's neighbor. Adrian's upbringing was marred by adversity, including his parents' divorce and recurrent financial and housing instability. At a tender age, Adrian's father, Abraham Gonzalez, faced legal trouble, further complicating their family dynamics. Meanwhile, Laura, Maddie's mother, encountered her share of challenges in securing stable employment, leading to their reliance on food assistance. Eventually, she secured a job at a healthcare center in Live Oak, where she remained employed for an extended duration. As Laura sought a more stable living environment, they relocated to the Tannery Arts Center, where Adrian and Maddie shared a common upbringing as children of the tannery. Upon learning that Adrian could be capable of such a heinous act, particularly involving a young girl like Maddie, the tannery community was left in shock. Initially, some neighbors speculated that the incident might have been an unfortunate accident, possibly arising from a childish game gone terribly wrong. They believed that Adrian, frightened by the situation, tried to cover it up. Such beliefs were not unfounded, as Adrian appeared to be a typical teenager in the area, known for his impressive yo-yo skills and having worked as a counselor at the tannery. He was also a freshman at Santa Cruz High School. However, Adrian's actions appeared to be in stark contrast to anything that could connect him to such a disturbing crime. One neighbor expressed their fondness for Adrian, stating that they loved him and considered him an outstanding kid, even describing him as their poster child. The collective disbelief within the community highlighted the sharp contrast between the image they held of Adrian and the disturbing reality of his involvement in Maddie's tragic death. Adrian's troubled state was hinted at through social media posts, particularly on his now disabled Instagram account. Leading up to Maddie's tragic death, he shared cryptic messages expressing anxiety and insecurity. In one post, he wrote, "Wears all black to try and look powerful and hide the crippling anxiety." His last Instagram post, made on the day Maddie's body was discovered, featured him playing Mad World by Tears for Fears on a keyboard, with lyrics about dying dreams. This unsettling post coincided with volunteers searching for Maddie outside his apartment, heightening concerns about his mental state. Following Adrian's arrest, chilling details regarding the events leading to Maddie's tragic demise emerge. During police interrogation, the teenager admitted to enticing Maddie to his apartment under the guise of offering her ice cream, only to subject her to a brutal assault. Subsequently, he callously disposed of her lifeless body in a bin located downstairs in the parking garage. Astonishingly, revelations regarding Adrian's demeanor during the subsequent search for Maddie added a disturbing layer to the narrative. He actively participated as a volunteer in the search efforts. A neighbor came forward, disclosing Adrian's persistent inquiries about the progress of the search for Maddie's body. Additionally, he repeatedly approached law enforcement, seeking updates on the case while they were still in the process of locating her. Even more disturbing was Adrian's confessed motive. He revealed that he had contemplated taking his own life and opted to carry out the heinous act to observe people's reactions to his actions by taking the life of an innocent girl. His fixation on the case ultimately led to his apprehension. Remarkably, on the day Maddie's remains were discovered, Adrian watched intently as authorities searched the bins. The moment officers realized Maddie was inside, he attempted to flee, despite being unable to see what they had found. On July 30th, 2015, Adrian made his initial court appearance, facing charges of kidnapping, murder, and assault, but refrained from entering a plea at that time. After several months, county prosecutors successfully petitioned to move Adrian's case to adult court in August 2017. A hearing was convened to determine whether Adrian would be tried as a juvenile or an adult. On October 24, 2017, the concluding day of the transfer hearing, Santa Cruz County Supreme Court Judge John Salazar synthesized the testimonies of various experts, highlighting aspects from depression to sociopathy. Ultimately, Judge Salazar deemed the acts as cruel, callous, and premeditated. As Judge Salazar rendered the verdict, emotions ran high among Maddie's loved ones and supporters, who expressed relief and jubilation at the outcome. Subsequently, Adrian was transferred from juvenile detention to Santa Cruz County Jail, with bail set at $5 million. In May 2018, during the adult proceedings for Maddie's murder, Adrian pleaded not guilty. In 2019, the state Senate passed SB 1391, prohibiting the transfer of children aged 15 or younger to adult court. However, Santa Cruz Judge John Salazar later deemed it unconstitutional. Adrian's defense subsequently appealed to the state Supreme Court, seeking his return to the juvenile system. Maddie's mother, Laura, criticized the law as absurd. After legal battles, the state Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of SB 1391 on February 23. Consequently, Judge Salazar transferred the case back to juvenile court. This marked a pivotal development in Adrian's legal proceedings and its potential ramifications for his sentencing. In April 2021, Adrian's case was remanded to the juvenile court system, and he pleaded guilty to all charges. Adrian received a sentence entailing placement in a state division of juvenile justice facility. He may be eligible for release as early as 3.5 years, with a maximum confinement until he turns 25. Additionally, Adrian was registered as a lifelong offender and ordered to pay $22,000 in restitution fees. Mike, Maddie's father, expressed disillusionment, stating that Adrian displayed inadequate remorse during the hearing. He perceived Adrian's apology as insincere and staged. However, as per current information, there is no assurance of Adrian's release from the juvenile justice system upon reaching 25. The court retains the authority to extend his custody, offering a modicum of solace for Maddie's family. So guys, do you think the authorities made the right decision while handling Adrian's case, considering the gravity of his actions? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.